On today's episode of what we're doing today, nice. Ew. That is nasty. If I take my time, I'll do it all. Alright, I have been struggling to get that off of the bricks, so I might save that part for last. I forgot my gloves outside, so I'm gonna pause this and be right back. Okay, so I got my gloves, I got my safety glasses, and my mask because gloves because it's so cold, glasses because things keep flying and hitting you in the face, and the mask because you can't breathe. All very important things, especially tearing into the house. I am so ready for summer or spring or literally anything, but I'm born and raised in Idaho, but at the same time, like, I could move somewhere where it's 75 degrees and higher every single day. I hate the cold. I absolutely hate the cold. And it's been cold here in Idaho. I just got these gloves. These are Carhartt gloves, insulated. They're the women's ones. I was using a different brand, but these ones seem to keep my hands a lot warmer. They just fit them better. My husband's outside right now, which is great because he doesn't like to be videoed, so a lot of these pieces are just so brittle and they're like slivering really bad. I just hope I don't see a spider again because I'm just terrified of them, obviously. They're okay from a distance. I'm not going to go out of my way to kill a spider, but I can't do spiders. These are like such tall ceilings. The house that we have now has like the A-frame, I think is what they're called. And so it's only tall in the middle, but these are tall everywhere. I wonder if at some point they replace these door frames. I did a lot of research on this house and found the name of the family that originally had bought this land back in it was the early 1900s, and then had this house built in 1915. And the original owners to this home, their last name was Kings, and they put some thought into the house. They had it built. It was finished in 1915. And the town that we live in is still a very big farming community, and based off my research, that's what they were still doing it back then. I mean, not back then. That's why people were moving here back then. So they put thought, and I think that it turned out so pretty, and I would have loved to see what it looked like back in 1915. But I'm like an old soul. I love old homes so much. I do have a full-time job outside of this. So when I get off work, I just go home, I change, and I come straight here. I did have to take a little time off because I was just so exhausted from, like, my body just wasn't used to it. It wasn't used to working full-time, Your girl wakes up at 3 in the morning, does a workout, goes to work for my 8 hours, and then comes here for however long, you know? I was wearing myself out, so I took quite a few days off. So the spider was a blessing in disguise, because I haven't been back to the house since the spider. I wish I could have known what it looked like with the fireplace here, like a brick fireplace. We do plan on putting another fireplace here, but it'll be like a built-out electric fireplace. I'm so scared that I'm gonna fall. I'm like squeezing the ladder with my legs, so I'm gonna have bruises on my legs really bad. I bruise so easy. I noticed that I keep seeing hair in the plaster, but it looks like horse hair, so it's really weird. I'm gonna have to take a break soon just because of the face mask. It's hurting my nose now. This looks like a little like pocket right here. I don't know. Maybe that's not original. For this house being over 100 years old, like, the walls are in pretty good shape. What's up with this wall? For sure. So I think I found an easy way to do it. It's just start from the top and make your way down. When I pulled it up, cute. Disappointing. Because the issue is there's a tax strip down there, and I didn't know that. Right.